Alright, Dragon Force, my favorite game on the Sega Saturn, and I'm going to start playing it for you today right here. We're going to do a full playthrough, so let's just go ahead and get going here. New game. Alright, so starting out, you get to choose one of 6 of the countries. You got Highland, you got Pale Moon, Tristan, Topaz, Bozak, and Izumo. You can't select the other 2 right now, like Fandaria and I believe that's Tradnar. You can't pick those yet. You can't pick those until you play through it one time. So we're gonna play this, and I'm gonna do a campaign from the Pale Moon Kingdom, because the Pale Moon Kingdom was the very first kingdom that I played when I first had this game, all the way back when it came out. So Pale Moon Kingdom is Queen Teiris, an elf. Says this charming offspring of the elves possesses an unusually strong magic. Though her face shines with radiance of angels, it masks the steely resolve to keep the kingdom of Pale Moon safe from attack by the surrounding jackals. Fandaria's latest emperor has begun to make his move. Lord Goldark seems very ambitious. As Pale Moon's new queen, your obligation to rally the nation in the face of threat has just increased tenfold. But will I be able to play the big part of queen? I feel so brittle. The fact that you were chosen, Teiris, was not an accident. It is possible that you don't see it. Oh, Lady Teiris, the latent abilities hidden within you, far and away transcend those of the average elf. They do? At the ceremony of the new moon, your popularity rose. Public support is just one factor in choosing a monarch. In fact, the elders have more to say about who is crowned than any amount of popularity. They spotted you, Teiris. The elders could sense your latent powers. For queen, their vote was unanimous in recommending you. Teiris, we're sure that if you played a central role in bringing Pale Moon together, it will be possible to face and to repel any threat the Fandarian Empire brings to us. Emperor Goldark, they call him the Mad Lion. They say there is none other like him in Legendra. The strength of Goldark cannot even be estimated. 10 years ago at the Battle of Tristan, Tristan's king, Torgar, was even beaten by him. As if Goldark wasn't enough, there is the company he keeps. A strange evil priest, Gaul, hovers about him constantly. He is a schemer, that one. You have to be careful of him. About the time Goldark rose to the throne of Fandaria, there occurred the deaths of other kings of the realm in a suspiciously short span of time. Though each king appeared to die a natural death, taken together, I'd say it was highly unnatural. We think Goldark was somehow behind it all. I wonder, a great scheme like that? Could Fandaria do it without some outside help? It makes me think there is more here than meets the eye. And the wisdom of our new queen begins to bloom. Queen Farla! Farla, you call the name of the first queen of elves. Goldark aside, we know that Gaul works for the dark god Madruk. Madruk! He pushed Legendra to the edge of destruction 300 years ago. Recently, goddess Ostia's influence has waned. You all must have noticed this in some way, I'm certain. Have you also noticed then the subtle increase in the powers of darkness? The restless noises of the forest recently? Gaul and his cronies are trying to raise Madruk again. No matter what it takes, that must be prevented, and it will take the only ones who can hope to defeat him. The 8 warriors of the Dragon Force. 8 warriors of the dragon? The ones chosen by Ostia to inherit Harsgald's power. They are the Dragon Force. To start with, Teiris, you must search for them. In this war-torn world, it may be hard to find them. I don't think it's going to be that hard, because I think we all know who the 8 ones are. But Teiris, if those 8 do not come together in spirit, the defeat of Madruk will become a hopeless dream. I see, Queen Farla. I see it clearly. We are destined to find the 8 warriors. And if war makes it difficult to complete that search, then we shall put an end to the war. That's the spirit, Teiris. For the sake of Legendra, do not give in. I shall not. Alright guys, so let's get started here. Let's just get an overview of the map right now. And this is the map of Legendra, and your objective in this game is to conquer the entire land to get to the end game. And as you notice, right, I can't really point it out, but right up here, the blue is the current Pale Moon Kingdom. 1 castle. And as you can see, the other lands right here, they have every other castle right now is neutral. So the objective is to make the entire map blue. So that's what we're going to try to do. So to start out with, we're going to do a little domestic affairs here. And what we're going to do, we're going to search the castle first. You can do searches every day. And we should have, let's see here. So we only have 1 castle to search. We have 2 people we can use. 2 people we can use. So let's just go ahead and use them both. Let's see if they can find us some good stuff. Alright, here we go. And... yay, found somebody. Let's see if they'll join us. Not right now. Okay. Well, that didn't work out too good. Alright, not only can you search the castle, but you can also fortify your castle. So why don't we... let's see, let's go back. And let us fortify the castle. We're going to have Manoa do this fortification of the castle. Alright, we've leveled up the castle. And what that does is increases the amount of troops that you can host. It also makes it harder for the enemy to capture it. So that's going to end our domestic stuff. Alright, let's go out to our first battle. So it gives you a nice overview. You start battle and everybody starts moving around the map. So what we want to do is we want to capture this first castle right here. So we're going to deploy. Going to select Teiris. Now this is what's funny. I'll tell you in a minute. Now we need to deploy, so we're going to deploy him, Reiner, and Duran. Alright. So we deploy. Yes, I want to send them out. And we leave somebody behind to maintain the castle while we go in for the attack. So we're going to go to this one because it's the only one we can go to right now. As we see our little guy, little trooper running in. Here we go. We're at the first castle. We're going to have our first set of battles. You can't get through here. Who's that? Don't say that you forgot me, Teiris. Don't say that. Again, who are you? Whoa, how disappointing! You really did forget me! I was once the prime candidate for the Queen's throne. Oh, I remember now, when the new Queen was selected. You're the one who broke down and cried at the announcement. Your name is Laine. What a disagreeable way of remembering you have. Well, that's my only impression of you. Sorry. Don't apologize, it only disgusts me further. Look, what do you want, Laine? I want you to vanish, my dear, okay? What do you mean by that? In the course of your little expedition, you will turn up, missing, gone, a lone face on countless milk containers. When that happens, a new queen will have to be selected. This time it will be Laine. I won't kill you, though, not to worry. I am a generous queen. Until the excitement dies down, I'll banish you to an island. What do you think? Laine, what a horrible thing. I've never heard such talk. Shut up, Varshal. You are my fiancé, aren't you? It's only natural you should cooperate with me, right? But... Shut up! All these working designs translations. You gotta love it. Oh my goodness. I shall not fail to finish what I've set in motion. Alright, everybody to the ready. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna attack. There's no use talking. If you see on the right side, it has terrain effect. It means that the other side has an advantage because we're attacking their castle. Alright, so here we go. Who are they sending out first? Soldiers. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little tip here. The instruction booklet, right here, has a handy little guide in it that tells you what type of troops are effective against what type of soldiers. And hopefully you can, I'm going to try to put it up to the camera here. Hopefully you can see that. This little chart right here is where you determine what type of troops are good against your enemy troops. So he's releasing some soldiers. So let me see. So I have soldiers, I have cavalry, and I have archers. So against soldiers, it's best to send out cavalry against them because it says they're very good against them. So that's what I'm going to do. So Guilin, or however you pronounce his name, I'm going to send him out first. Alright. Here we go. So they're going to taunt each other, and then you get to see the real beauty of this game is it's the battlefield. Here we go. So you get a wide battlefield. Alright, he's going in a defensive formation because I'm about to go at him with my cavalry. So for my cavalry, we're going to go on the offensive. And then we're going to just advance. Here we go. Now, one of the selling features of this game is the fact that it has many sprites on screen at the same time. Alright, now that we've got some magic power set up, we're gonna go ahead and attack with Cross Flash, which will attack the enemy general. And now my troops are about to wipe out his soldiers. Here we go. They're supposed to. There we go. Go after him. Go after him. Oh, now he's going to hit me. Ooh. Wiped up a few of my troops. And he's down to one guy. Alright, let's hit him again with Cross Flash. And he hasn't moved, so we're going. Let's go. Charge! Ah, yes. You can switch cameras to your troops, to everything, or manual. I like to keep it on manual so I can just follow along. Oh, you are time limited too. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna wipe them all out, isn't he? No. No. Now they're gonna chase it. Oh no. He wiped all my troops out. Okay, that stunk. But that's what happens. That's okay. We're about to go into a duel. So let's see if he accepts my challenge. I invite thee to a duel of honor. Come on, show me. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he blocked. There we go. One down. But now my guy doesn't have any troops, so we'll hold him back in case we need to do any more melees. Here we go. Yay, we captured him. But we still got to win the battle in order to keep him. All right. Mages. What are good against mages? Let's find out, shall we? So again, I have archers and I have soldiers. So it looks like archers and mages are kind of equal, but soldiers have an advantage over them. Deploy some soldiers. I have 10. She has 30 mages, so this should be interesting. Okay, so since they're lined up, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into a special formation, and I am going to have them disperse to each side of the map. Alright. That gets them out of the line of fire. And now that they're out of the line of fire on the sides, of course I've left myself wide open, but I'm going to use my special attack. I can use Sonic Boom to take out some of them, so here we go. I'm going to do that. There we go. Alright, now, go back to Teiris. We're going to advance. Let's advance, guys. There we go. Come on. Oh, I got 3 left, but we're starting to mow through them here. Come on. There we go. Look at my little guys. We got them. 30 gone. She's the only one left. All right. Duel time. Are you going to duel me or what? Nope. She took off running. That's good. Marshal and Archer. Now I'm down to just archers. So I am going to deploy. I think we're going to have Reiner go. Even matchup here. We'll see how that goes. Alright. He's in a protection formation. Offensive or defensive? Let's maintain an offensive position, and then we will just stand by while we attack from a distance. See how it goes. Let's see. Yeah, they have a bit of an advantage. Uh-oh. Now he gets to attack me. Alright, what's this guy's special here? Ooh, flame cannon. Let's do it. Boom! Of course, now I gotta go back this way. So we're down to 8. They got 12. Oh, they're charging. I'm just gonna sit tight. Let them come at me. I'm gonna sit tight. I am down to 1 guy. Well, that sucks. We basically have the same attacks. Oh dear. Alright. Go after him. My 1 guy. I may not survive this one. Oh, my 1 little guy's still hanging around. Oh, he's gone. There we go. Well, I don't have a whole lot of health left, so I'm going to try to wear him down. Let's go. I'm probably not going to win. And that's part of this game. You're not going to win every battle. And sometimes, you know, retreating is the way to go. But in this situation... Oh, there I went. But I still have 3 more people. So let's see who gets deployed next. Yeah, he got injured. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. Well, let's do our first guy here. Oh, yeah. He should win. Right into the duel. I invite thee to a duel of honor. Show me what you have, little one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna strike me multiple times. How many? Ha! Got him. Okay. 1 more to go. So the very first time I played this, I did not deploy my Monarch. Because I was afraid to do so. I knew that if you lost your Monarch, then the game was over. But that was a mistake, because you need to level up your Monarchs as the game goes along. So after I realized, when I hit the end game that first time, after I realized I should have been leveling up my main Monarch, the game was, it was better to knowing that I needed to level them up. So that was kind of a silly move on my part. So, we're going to deploy Teiris, we're going to get her some experience, and we'll see what happens. Mages versus archers, here we go. Alright, we're going to go in an offensive formation. We're gonna advance. Let's go. Front line advance. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's stop and let's take care of business, boys. Let's go. Here we can widen the field. Whoop. Oh! Oh no, she's wiping out my troops. This is not good. Alright. Charge. Alright, let's go after the enemy army here. I'll be able to wipe some. Hopefully I can wipe some of them out before they run away. There we go. Alright. Here they go, going after each other. Oh man. This is not good. As I said, I gotta make sure that she does not die. Alright. Gonna go after him again. I think what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna wipe out their troops and I'm gonna have to pull Teiris back. Dang it. Alright. Don't die on me. Look at her, she's looking away. Ah, get away from me. That's so funny. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. This is a battle I cannot win, so I'm going to retreat. Okay, so now Teiris is out of the battle, but she is not dead. Now I have 2 left, so it's going to be a duel. It'll be interesting to see if I can get her with the first troop. So we're going to release Durin, since we have more hit points. Here we go, duel time. Time for a back and forth. Oh, she ran off! Oh, she ran off! Alright. We have captured the castle. Ugh! To be beaten by this young girl's army. Ah! What a humiliation. We have captured Laine and all her minions. Queen Teiris, our side, has won a great victory. The enemy General Laine has been captured. The enemy General Varshal has been captured. The enemy General... yeah, how do you pronounce that? Has been captured. The enemy General Piper has been captured. Alright. And Reiner sustained injury in the heat of battle, but he'll recover. Yep, so we took the enemy castle. Some of my troops have leveled up. Alright. Now if you notice that the castle has shrunk in size since I captured it. The level decreases when you attack them. So, we need to replenish some troops. But we only have 5. Alright. Alright, so now that I've captured that castle, you can actually pause the action so you can take a look and see what other areas you can take. You can't do anything in these little cities. But you can look at how the opposition's doing. You can take a look at other castles, see what they got. This is a level 20 castle. There's 3 generals here. And samurai, mages. So this is a fairly small castle. This is a fairly small castle. So it'll probably be the next one we take. This one's empty. This little guy probably gonna... oh! Wayne's coming over. Alright. Which he's from down here. Alright, so now that we have this castle, I'm gonna need to deploy some troops and replenish. So we're gonna send... who are we gonna send back? We're gonna send Teiris back. And we're gonna send Durian. Alright. And we're gonna go back here so we can replenish our troops, but we've only got 1 person there, so hopefully nobody attacks me while we're going back. Yes, we're gonna take captives. Alright, we're headed to the castle. Here we go. Alrighty, now that we're at the castle, we can now replenish our troops. So we go to the recruit menu. And there we go. We have replenished our troops. And we need to replenish his troops. And then we're going to send them back to the front line. Oh, that's it. we're only going to send one out. No, we won't take our captives. We'll just leave them in the main castle for now. Here we go. It's only him. If I remember right, he's not going to fight us. Oh, we're going to find out. Soldiers of Moon Palace, listen closely. We of Highland shall not fight you. Call back your men. I am the King of Highland. Is it Wayne or Wine? I can't remember. We'll say Wine. I must have an audience with your king. It is of utmost importance that we become allies. I understand. You wish to have an audience with our queen, Teiris. What did you say? Teiris is the queen of Moon Palace? You are not fit to call our queen by her first name. Watch yourself. Oh, certainly, please accept my apologies. It's just that we shall retreat and deliver your message to our queen. Oh, yay. As we come running back. Woohoo! Okay, so obviously, I'm going to have to direct him back to the castle so that Wine can come and see us, so we're just going to wait. So, I need to deploy Teiris. Let's deploy her. Yes. You're going to go this way. There we go. Alright, here we go. And the back and forth, we're having to do domestic affairs. So the first day is over. Huh! I was not defeated by you, Teiris. I was just unlucky, that's all. Miss Laine, do you want so badly to be queen? Of course, it is everything. Alright, listen, I will let you be queen of Pale Moon. But not right now, only after this war is brought to a halt. Ladyship, you don't know what you're saying. You're not lying, are you? You better promise me. I promise you, but in return, I must ask you to help me. Join with me in the fight for peace. Is that your only condition? All right, I will support you until the end of this war. Ladyship, please abandon this tact. A queen of the realm cannot make such promises. It's all right. Once this war is over, any power I have won't be needed. That will be the time to step down anyway. When that time comes, Miss Laine can take the throne. But, Ladyship, still, at this moment, we need all the help we can get. And Laine looks like someone we can depend on. Yes, that's right. You can count on me. You people have no cause to complain, do you? Whatever you say, dear. Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you want to know? I really don't want to cause you any problems. This is it, isn't it? Everyone now, be patient with me. Alright, time to do a little military review here. And in fact, Ladyship, I have a brief public support announcement. I'm pleased to say that your support is increasing. Woohoo! Alright. So we now have awards to present, and these are the different troops that she can command. So I'll just add to her archers. Alright. We get to issue awards to our troops that won in battle this week. Which should be all of them. 2 of them. So now I get to hand out awards. Now you don't have to give out the awards to the people that were recognized if you don't want to, but starting out, you probably do. So we're going to go to domestic, and we'll go to awards. And then we'll go to, we have, so The span of time in this game is it's 1 week for battles, and then you do your domestic stuff by giving out awards, fortifying your castles, all that good stuff. So we're going to hand out awards. It has at the top, if you see at the top there, it says we have 2 awards. So let's give one to Gulen, who he won his battle. We're going to give him some more cavalry, so that'll strengthen him up there. And then we have one more award, and we're going to give that to Durian, who survived. We'll give him some more soldiers. He needs more soldiers. He's only got 10. Now you can give up to 10 awards, which means you can have up to 100 troops. Oh, it even has the win-loss record of your generals here. Why don't we do a search, see if we can find some items here. Let's see. We're going to search our new castle. Or do we want to fortify it? Actually, I want to fortify that castle. Why don't we search Pale Moon? And Laine can search Pale Moon. Find me some stuff. Come on, find me some stuff. Oh, she found a person. Nope. Couldn't persuade him, so no new troops. Ooh, a ninja. Ha! We got a new general. Alright. Building up our army. We're going to need it if we're going to capture all these castles. Now, we're going to fortify our new castle. Hopefully we do a good job. See, it's level 20. So let's see if we can level it up. Alright, let's do it. Alright, fortified it. And it went 1 level up. So now it's level 21. Alright, we can end fortification. Now we own 2 castles. If we want to look, we can look at the map. Let's see here. I think that's it. Alright, so if we look at the map here, we now have 2 castles. Of course, Fandaria. They're the evil empire in this game. They currently have 5. Of course, we only have 2. Izumo. I'm thinking Inazuma from Genshin Impact, sorry. Alright, and that'll do it. So now we can move on to the next one.